Hello and welcome back to the HCS EGL Battle of Europe. It is the loser bracket final time, Mike, and it's getting very serious. It's getting very, very serious. We have two teams who have just battled, clawed their way through the tournament, and we just watched Epsilon versus Team Vibe. What did you think of that game?
Oh, absolutely incredible. Vibe is just, they're on point. Their teamwork is all there. I mean, just talk to Chalky. He's feeling incredible. Now they get a nice little break before going into the finals. So I think we're just going to keep seeing Vibe kind of cruise this wave. As long as they can keep it together, they're looking really good. And like I said earlier, it's not just Chalky. It's the entire team. They're all playing phenomenal, which is great to see. And they're really gunning for that spot over in the States. So we'll see if they can bring it home.
Let's see if they can bring it home. So now we will be watching Epsilon take on TCM. I had my early prediction. I think TCM may have it in the bag. Epsilon seemed to have lost quite a lot of their energy in that last one. It looked like they were struggling to keep the momentum going. I am excited to see what they bring to the table because again they're different players, completely different lineup they'll be facing. I'm just curious to see how they'll behave. I want them to reignite the fire, kickstart the engine and get going again. But we'll have to see how it goes.
Yeah, they need someone to kind of pick them up and get them going. This is where a true leader can really turn something around for their team and just get the team riled up because, I mean, this is now do or die. This is loser bracket finals. If they lose, they're gone. They're absolutely gone, and they're going home with nothing. First place, 10,000 euros, and an all-expense paid trip to the HCS Season 1 Grand Finals. So you want to go home with a W here. You don't want to go home with nothing. But let's look at some of these game types here in the loser bracket finals here. So we've got, it looks like we're going to be starting out with Lockdown Ball.
It looks like we're going to be starting out with Lockdown Ball. We have a Lockdown Ball game followed quickly by a Shrine Slayer. I'm very excited to see Shrine Slayer. I'm very, very excited to see this. Mainly because I think both these teams have an exciting long-range game. TCM have got some heavy hitters with the snipes. It's something that I've been looking forward to seeing. I love Shrine. I'm an old Halo 2 player. I love my sanctuaries. I love my shrines. This is a personal favorite of mine.
And then next up, we've got Capture the Flag Warlord, King of the Hill on Lockdown, and then Team Slayer Warlord. Now, personally, I think TCM, they're a Warlord type of team. So coming into Game 3, I feel like they've got that in the bag. Lockdown, that they need to make those pushes better. I keep saying it over and over again. They need to work together on their pushes. And if they can do that, they can take over the game. And it'll go the same for Shrine as well. When they're sitting back and not making those pushes, they have to work together and say, hey, you know what, Miles, I'm going to make a push this way. You come with me.
Let's
make this move.
And
exactly.
We'll go. That's it. That's what you need to do. They were very disconnected. Epsilon seemed really in the previous series, particularly on Shrine Bomb. They were all alone, and they were making these plays happen. They turn around. The teammates weren't there to back them up. And without your teammates, you're nothing. You're only as strong as the Spartan sitting next to you. So right now, I'm pretty strong.
I want to see strategy here. I want to see teamwork. I want to see communication. This is the best of European gamers here. So let's bring this out. Let's bring out the best of the best and see this top-notch gaming that the viewers want to see as well.
We want to see some good games. We've seen some great games, Mike. We've seen some incredible series. In a short day, we have seen some of the most intense Halo I can have even dreamt.
The Lockdown games have been nail-biting, absolutely nail-biting. I mean, I've never seen so many ties in one day of competitive Halo ever. It just shows you these teams are so equally matched, and they just don't want to give it up. They want to win, and they're not going home without a fight.
No one's going home without a fight, although some teams are willing to throw victories away with things like suicides and whatnot. But again, it's nerves, it's pressure, whatever it is. It's just the way you're feeling on the day. It's been a very interesting tournament so far.
So who do you think is to watch? Who would you want to watch on TCM? Actually, one player from each team.
One player from each team.
Who's going to stand out?
Mike, for me, a standout player, and it has nothing to do with his vertical appearance. It's got to be Riots. Yeah. He's a big guy. He's a big presence in and out of the game, and I think he's someone who he brings a lot of experience, and he brings a lot of charisma to his playstyle. I think if he's on form, his team, they mold really well around him. some players have called him a weak link. In the build up to this event, they've seen that he's had a few sort of slow tournaments, but this time he's been playing very well today. We've seen some great performances from him.
And we've almost seen Riot's kind of mold as a player as well. Everyone's been saying, like you said, he's more of a slayer. I've seen him doing objectives, slaying, assisting. He's been doing absolutely everything, and that's what you need to do to be a great player. You got to be able to do a little bit of everything. If you can snipe great, but if you don't have that sniper, you need to be able to do everything else. If you're in the hill, you got to know when to get out. You can't just sit in there and try and get 2 extra seconds when staying alive is the better option. So I'm really happy seeing Riot's kind of evolve as a player. It's really, really interesting.
It's a beautiful word, Mike. He's evolving. With regards to Epsilon eSports, for me, reaction. Again, heavy hitters. Let's see how we do with these guys. Let's jump on board with them. Let's kick it off with reaction and see what he brings to the game. Oddball, lockdown. This is a loser bracket finals of the Battle of Europe. Boys, take it away. Jumping into the game. Interesting start here. Reaction is
very slow start.
Very slow start. This was very interesting. Whoa, and he's hitting straight away. He was punished immediately for that, but it was a strange starting strategy. Watch Sword.
So it's nice what Reaction's doing here right now. He's staying down here. Unfortunately, he gets picked off. I think he got sniped. I'm not sure, but let's hop on board with Snipe Drone at top ER. We want to see these guys really hold down the BR tower with the ball, if they can possibly get the ball over there. It looks like Snipe Drone's playing this smart, though. He's staying back. The reason he's staying back is because he's waiting for one of his teammates to bring this ball over here. His whole team is kind of playing a little bit more passive, which is good. They're making the other team come to them. It looks like they have one player down on blue team and maybe going for the attempt at a ball right now.
Maybe going for that attempt. Now they do have to contend with 2Foxy, who's rolling the sword in mid-BR. He's causing all kinds of problems for his teammates, and there he is. He picks up Snipe Drone. We called it. Let's jump on board with Respectful. I want to see he's keeping Epsilon off the ball. Great job there. Good shots on everyone. He's allowing his teammates to assist. There's the assist play there on Buck20. Now the ball is still out in mid-map. We have not seen anyone get a hand on it. Rico could be the first to move the ball for TCM Gaming.
And now he's just trying to get it back to the BR. He stays alive. Incredible by Respectful. Just dipping his head down, staying alive. Gotta love to see that. So now it looks like TCM's getting this set up pretty well.
I see we do have the ball in the hands of TCM. That score is now increasing. Yeah, Mike, as you said, it's so important to just grab that ball, head down, clench, hope for the best, and if you can survive, that's huge. Oh, he managed to play ball that despite the grenade explosion in front of him. That was a great job. However, Epsilon eSports are just in place to grab that ball. Let's see.
Let's hop on board with Jimbo. Got the ball right now in library, getting some help from Buck20, giving him cover, watching bottom mid right now. Excellent teamwork right here. So Jimbo, he's just staying in the library, a lot of cover. Great to see this happen. But actually, you know what? Let's hop on board with Fusion. He's got the sniper rifle, and he's trying to take over to make a push on the enemy team.
Very
Fusion,
aggressive. Very aggressive
across
play.
the map. Slowly making this push here, but you see the ball guys kind of running away. Now, oh man, Fusion's could have the sword and the sniper rifle. Now they just got to get this ball.
See, whoa, big pressure coming from Epsilon eSports. They're doing everything they can, given the numbers.
Two down on Epsilon right now. They've got almost the perfect setup. They just need to get that ball. Actually, 2 down now on TCM. Got to take it slow. Fusion just needs to stay alive and get kills. Unfortunately, he's taken down right there. Let's hop on board with 2Foxy, who spawned up in library. Gets sniped by... So right there, it would have been nice to see some little bit more communication from Fusion. He just lost the sniper rifle, and 2Foxy jumped out and got sniped by him. Fusion needs to be communicating with his teammate there, saying, hey, 2Foxy, there's a guy top ER. Watch out. Do not get sniped from him. Obviously, the communication's not entirely there, but let's hope we can see TCM kind of bring that back together.
Mike, very, very wise words. Currently the score, 37-28, is still very close. Neither team can really, they're not really holding the ball. They're not digging in. They're not building a, a much defensive play surrounding it. Why do you think that is? Is it the scrappy nature of these teams? Is it just the aggressive play from both sides? No one's having the chance to set up, so they're really struggling there.
Yeah, so what it looks like to me is basically no team is able to get the perfect setup. Just because, yeah, there's one guy slipping by, getting behind them, and that one person it messes up the entire setup. If they can get a perfect setup where nobody can push over, they just need one guy watching low, the other 3 guys up top, and something else that's been pretty big too. The ball guy, he's just been sitting in library. A ball guy still needs to drop the ball, and he needs to fight. He can't just hold the ball. You got to drop the ball and help your team, because if you're not, your teammate's playing pretty much 4v3. So you got to drop the ball, make that an even 4v4 to help your team out, and you're going to be able to hold that ball longer in a setup.
Got to be able to hold that ball longer. Now, great job, speaking of ball play there. Incredible job there from off the map. There was a good job there from Respectful. He managed to play the ball. He kept it moving. Let's jump on board with somebody from Epsilon eSports. I would like to see Snipe Drone. He seems to be playing quite well right now. However, his team is down, very much down in ball time. Like to see. Oh, okay, this is a good start now. Power in control, double kill. He's going for that ball. Ooh,
needs to get the ball here. He's kind of second-guessing himself. That's not good. You need to make that quick move. Luckily, he was able to get away here. Passes the ball off to his teammates since he has the sword. But this ball guy now, if we could actually switch over to his screen, you see how he's just sitting perched up here? I mean, that's good, but we need the ball guy to assist a little bit more across the map. Just some team shot. We just need to help your team out a little bit, but Epsilon's playing this really well right now, holding it down. Buck 20 just behind the enemy team over here at blue. But it looks like TCM's getting ready for a push, takes down Buck 20. Reaction needs to drop the ball and fight. He's either going to have to make a play ball here soon. TCM, you see them coming across the map everywhere. Top BR, bottom BR, top middle. They're pushing from everywhere.
He's doing a very good job. However, this is a brave play. There it is, the play ball. Good job there from Epsilon. Great time. Look at the score now. I mean, they pulled it back. They managed to get a huge chunk out of that, Mike. You're absolutely right. He didn't provide any assistance with that attack that TCM laid out on them. Now he seemed more content to hold the time, that they would let that happen, that they would go 4 down, maybe even 3 down, and then recuperate from there. But it came down to reaction, just play balling and continuing on from that. I think that was a very good play. Good job to stay alive and get the ball time.
Yeah, totally. Reaction staying alive right here. I love the strategy behind this. Just staying alive at BR Tower. Even though the ball's top middle, they have the lead, and they do not need to make a move immediately. They can kind of take it slow. They've got TCM locked down at bottom blue. Unfortunately, he's picked off, taken down. Let's hop on board with Snipe Drone, who is at Snipe 3. TCM's got the ball in library, though. They need to make a good push here.
I believe that both power weapons, the sword and the sniper rifle, are in the library. There's a very good chance they're in the hands of TCM Gaming. We can jump on board with the Fusion. It's providing a very nice cover for Respectful, who's holding the ball on bridge. This is a nice setup here from TCM. They seem to be doing a damn good job. However, 2Foxy on the other side of the map, providing big plays.
Beautiful shot.
Oh, not bad, not bad, Fusion. That was some nice plays there. Good defensive play. However, the ball was stolen and run with.
Jimbo stole the ball. Let's actually hop on over back to Snipe Drone, who has the sniper rifle. Almost sticks his teammate right there. But he's going to go to top BR, and he's going to look to take some faces. One shot taken down. Can he get the second one? No, he cannot, but he is holding down the library with his teammates. This ball guy, I'd still really like to see this ball guy drop the ball and help fight a little bit.
Mike, do you think this is a trait of European players? We seem to want to rack up more ball time than hold down a setup like that?
You know, just from watching these past few games, I would definitely say so, but there's always 2 ways to go about it. Of course, you're getting some more time, but you could be even getting more time. If you stop TCM's push, you're going to get another 20 seconds of time. If you don't, you're going to get 10, maybe 15 seconds and then have to throw it off. So in the end, if you can stop their push, you're going to get more time in the end. So it would work out better to assist your team and drop the ball and just put 2 or 3 shots on TCM.
Mike, I like that thinking. It's a more, you've got a long-term game plan. It's not so in the moment. Oh, here's an interesting play from Snipe Drone. Oh, if he'd only pulled the sword sooner, he may have taken both. Unfortunate there. We seem to have the sniper rifle in the hands of 2Foxy. We want to see some big plays from him. See how he does with that. Ball in the hands of Respectful. However, this could be a play. He's on the other side of the map with the ball, though. I mean, this is 2Foxy just being a nuisance with the sniper rifle, keeping people off spawn, being a real pain.
He's got guys all over him with the no-scope. Could have finished, but was unfortunately taken out right there. I'm going to be honest, though. 2Foxy, I've been really impressed with his gameplay. Very, very smart gameplay. It always seems to be making, like, the right decision, moving with his teammate, and he'll see his teammate go, and he kind of follows along. Just very smart player on making decisions and stuff. Respectful. Looks like he might be alone here. He's probably going to have to play the ball, but he's just milking more time. Beautiful play by Respectful, just getting more time and more time. He's going to drop down, even get more time, play the ball. Nice play by Respectful.
Not bad at all. It looks like we have 2 down for Epsilon, 3 down for Epsilon. TCM running amok. He's jumping on board with Riots. He's just grabbed the ball. He's going to play it. Get it to his teammate, 2Foxy in mid-BR, and 2Foxy taking a lot of pressure. That seemed like a very scrappy grab. They didn't get much time out of that, and they lost 2 players.
So if you noticed, actually, Buck20 stayed alive in Library. You said 3 guys from Epsilon were down, but Buck20, he stayed alive in Library, and he was able to stop that entire setup just by staying alive. So it's little stuff like that. I'm not surprised Buck20 made that play, but that's the stuff that needs to happen.
Set up a little shop there, and he's made a profit from that. Ball is now in the hands of Jimbo, 154 to 148 and rising. It looks like Epsilon are in a good space to get a little bit of time. There is 2 minutes left on the clock. This is a very close game, and Epsilon have just taken the lead. Again, this is loser bracket final. This is business time. If you're going to pull your A game, now is the time.
I like how Jimbo did not go for the sniper rifle right there. He's more focused on the ball time. He's unfortunately taken down. Let's hop on board with Reaction, who also is at the snipe tower. Spots a guy, sniped 1. Takes out 2 Fury, but actually doesn't take him out. I'd like to see more teamwork there. If he would have called him out maybe sooner, his teammate might have been able to turn around and help him out. But you know what? This is an insane tournament. It's getting loud here. You got to really focus to hear everybody. Incredible
job there by TCM. They managed to take the ball from Snipe Tower, run across top middle, and now they've completely shifted the momentum of the game into BR's side. They're currently, look at them lead now, they're rolling away with it. One moment they were tied, and that one huge play, they've completely opened the gap. Now things are looking very good for the guys from TCM.
Let's hop on board with Reaction over here. Staying alive at Snipe Tower. They're bringing the ball over here. Looked like the ball was thrown off the map. No, he was killed. And Reaction just trying to stay alive. Gets a nice kill here. Going for the double. Incredible shots by Reaction. Double kill. Looking for the triple. Doesn't find it, but still just holding down the sniper tower. Reaction's holding the sniper tower. Perfect. Beautiful shots. He just needs some teammate right now to go for that ball.
We have 30 seconds left on the clock, and here go Epsilon Gaming. All eyes on Library. The spawns have been identified. They have the ball. The ball is in the hands.
Actually, no.
Oh, no. It's just changed.
Yep. Respectful, excuse me, has the ball. They need to pick up the ball now. Right now. I don't know if it's possible. I think it's mathematically impossible to bring that back.
Incredible job there by both teams. TCM Gaming, they did a fantastic play across. They managed to pull the ball from Snipe with only 2 dead, I believe. They took 2 dead, they took the ball, and they made this fantastic excursion across top middle into the Library. They quickly set up, and that was it. They managed to get 15, 20 seconds, and that's changed the game completely in the dying moments there for them.
You know what both teams did really great was flanking that one guy low. Constantly flanking a guy low, just getting behind them, sneaking up open BR, taking the jump, the sneaky jump up, or going to BR3. Constantly we saw that happen. Neither team could get set up at BR Tower. It was not possible. Everyone kept slipping by. And then the pushes, top middle, they were really great. TCM making great pushes. Like I said, if they're working together, making good pushes, they're going to win.
It was a good job by everyone involved there. It's Fusion putting up a pretty big figure. I think it was a plus 11 for him. So he was slaying his little heart out. That's what we like to see. We like to see big numbers from everyone. It was a very exciting game. Again, I didn't see it going that way. Epsilon, there's fire in them. They've come back, but there seems to be something special vibe they're bringing to the table. TCM, excuse me, are bringing to the table, which is very exciting. Yeah, it's easy to get them mixed up. There's a similar team name, similar teammates. I'm still thinking old school TCM, as I'm sure a lot of players are. However, it is a new team, and it's very exciting stuff.
Maybe we can get the stats up here from that last game.
If we can get stats, as I said, yeah, it's Fusion. Big numbers there from Fusion.
Very big numbers.
Which is very exciting. But again, that kind of slaying power, Scott enabled his teammates to play balls, to make these plays happen, to revolve the map the way they wanted it. There is 23, 11 assists, 12 deaths. Great job from Respectful there. 158 on ball.
So much time. Dude. So much time. Very objective-minded. That's what you need sometimes. If the opening doesn't open up for anyone else to get the ball, and Respectful's in place, he's got to be the one to do it, and he did. He's got so much time in that game, and that's like a Walshy play right there.
It's like a Walshy play right there.
That is like a Walshy play right
Mike,
there.
that's a lovely compliment. That's a lovely compliment. That's a Walshy play. Good stuff. So, game 2, we will be rolling into